Andrea, you're talking basically every day, or your team with the astronauts. What do you have to tell these guys?
Yeah, so my team is called the Eurocoms, which is the equivalent of Capcom, but in Europe. So we are in Munich when they call down to ground, even though we're not quite in Munich. And
This looks very complicated here. I mean, your version is still more complicated. What do all these racks and buttons mean here?
So we're inside the Columbus module, which is the European Space Laboratory in orbit. In addition to everything in here, we even have 4 platforms outside the station, one of which has the solar experiment to study the sun from Belgium, and another one also has HDEV, which is currently streaming live pictures and video from space from the NASA website. And in here we have different racks on both sides of the station module, and each one is for completely different experiments.
Is there a certain experiment that you remember that was very exciting or very interesting?
For me, the one outside, the solar one, was very exciting because to study the sun better, the European Space Agency was able to convince the international partners to move the entire space station 3 times so that we could get a better view of the sun.
That means you rotated the whole space station?
Yes.
So if I was Alexander Gerst floating around here right now, how would I get your commands to switch on some kind of experiment here?
Well, he would know because it's in the schedule what he has to do. But at the same time, there's also at the back of the module, there's 2 audio units where they can call ground anytime. And when we call up, they have speakers that they can hear us on the station as well. So there's always, as long as there's satellite coverage, there's always 2-way communication, like 70–80% of the time.
You are not only coordinating the astronauts up there, but also privately you have applied for the Mars One project, and this is a one-way ticket to Mars. Why would you go to Mars without a return ticket?
I think it's a really exciting project. If they do manage to get all the funding, I'm really excited about it. And I really love exploring. I've explored most of the Earth, almost every continent except Antarctica. It's on my to-do list. And I would love to keep exploring, and Mars I think is an amazing destination. I really genuinely like the desert for me. I like being in extreme environments and having to use all my engineering skills to solve different problems that come up. So I'd be really keen to go if it is a success for a mission.
Dass Menschen andere Planeten oder auch den Mond besiedeln, das ist natürlich ein alter Traum der Menschheit, den manche auch für bescheuert halten. Wir jedenfalls haben uns für die aktuelle Ausgabe von Zeitwissen einmal angeschaut, ob es überhaupt technisch möglich wäre, 2000 Menschen irgendwo auf einem anderen Planeten oder sogar Exoplaneten anzusiedeln.